But until my will runs dry, sin die over me, baby.
My ex-boyfriend proposed to me and had a fiance back home. Let's get into it. This is an old story, y'all. This was back 2018, okay? Boom. Now, I done told y'all, I never had a battle boo, a basic training boo, or AIT boo. I ain't have none of that. So as soon as I got to my first duty station, which was Fort Hood, not gonna lie, I was looking for the hug. You feel me? A girl was looking for the hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the hoop sessions. I'm going to the gym on the regular because I'm trying to find a hoe. But me, I ain't never been the type of girl to really like hoes. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a relationship girl. That's just who I am. As soon as I feel like, I kind of like you. You kind of cool. You might as well go ahead and be my boyfriend. So I end up meeting this dude playing basketball. He was the quiet dude, ain't say too much, didn't talk a lot of shit. I'm like, oh, I like you. You quiet. I love when they quiet. I love when a man just shut the fuck up. Boom, we hit it off. Then there, we start talking every day. That turns to him coming to my barracks room every day. Shit is smooth. Like, you're in my face 25-8 and I'm in your face 25-8. As soon as I get off of work, I'm going to see you or you coming to see me, one or the other. Our relationship was really never rocky. Like, I would post him on my social media all the time. He would post me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Everything was smooth until one day. I just so happened to post a picture of my shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at me and my shit. I post a picture late at night. I go to bed. Wake up in the morning. My comments are going stupid. So I'm like, what the hell is these hoes talking about? Is one specific comment. I don't remember what she said verbatim, but it was something along the lines of, oh, I know that's not my man. And people under her comment like, girl, what's T? What you talking about? I click on her page. It got her initials, his initials, Lil Lock. He's that corny ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm 18. But her page is private, so I can't even see the girl. But I know my man initials. I know that for a fact, and I know that. Bitch. So I asked him about the shit. I'm like, who this? He like, oh, that's my ex. We ain't got nothing going on. She won't leave me alone. Blah, blah, blah. Whoop-de-whoop. My stupid ass took his word. So that was strike one. Once we addressed that situation, never came up again. It was dropped. Never heard from her. Like I said, I was with the dude every day. You know what I'm saying? So when are you talking to her or seeing her? Like, there's no way. Next thing I know, he ends up getting an engagement ring and proposes to me. Yes, I said yes. Yes, I said yes. Yep. So fast forward maybe a week, maybe two, baby. I was engaged for maybe 7 to 14 business days, okay? We pull up to San Antonio, which is crazy. That's where I'm stationed at now. Pull up to San Antonio, go see his family. We sit in a car. Car play, come on. Mind you, his family in the back seat, his cousin and his... Wait. Hell, I think they're his cousins. So anyways, they sit in the back seat. Now, the girl, I'm cool with her. Like, she loved me. I love her. You know what I'm saying? We always chop it up, chop it down. We ordering some food. Next thing you know, a number pop on the screen on a car play. And my man driving. So I just look at this shit. I'm just like, oh, somebody calling you. He like, oh, it's a bill collector. I'm like, oh, tight shit. Don't think too deep into it. You know what I'm saying? You tell me what it is and I just be believing it like a dumb, gullible, stupid bitch. Now, his cousin sitting behind me. She see the number and she recognized it. She tapped me on the shoulder. And she said, remember that number, okay? Remember that number. So in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? What I remember that number for? Like, damn, am I just slow? Am I just dumb? But I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna remember the number. Like, the fuck? That's the realest shit that bitch could have did. We drove home from San Antonio to Killeen, Texas, right? The number called him again. So I'm like, okay, this number calling again. I remember the number. So in my mind, I'm just thinking, oh yeah, as soon as we get to that house, the barracks. As soon as we get to the barracks and he lay that ass on my pillow, I'm looking through that motherfucking phone. And as soon as he closed his eyes, baby, I was in that phone. But I ain't gonna lie, I ended up falling asleep. I always got up early than him. So I get up early and I'm like, oh, this is my perfect opportunity to look through this goddamn phone. I'm looking through the phone, right? Can't find her number nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? This number ain't nowhere. I'm looking through the messages. I don't see shit. Probably like 3 messages down, he got a message from little sis. Now, last time I checked, bitch, he ain't got no sisters. So who is this? So I click the thread, I get to reading it. Oh, it's ugly. He in the messages talking about, I love you, I miss you, you know what it is, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with this hoe for real, I'm getting this money up off this hoe. Oh. Oh. So me being me, I'm like, I don't want to address this in these barracks because I have a roommate, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to hollering and hooting in this thing. So I'm going to just place the phone on his chest with the messages open. And I'm going to just go to work. But you going to know that I seen that shit. Not going to lie, couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. My heart was in the pits of my asshole. I looked at him sleeping in my bed and I tossed the phone on his chest like, yeah, bitch, wake up. What's this about? Like, who was you talking about with your little sister? He like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. Bitch, get up! I'm like, yeah, I seen all the messages. I seen that you engaged, bitch. This man look at me dead in my face, lying, like trying to open his phone, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I'm like, man, wake up! He starts sliding and deleting. So I'm like, oh, don't delete nothing now. And I ain't gonna lie, I was putting hands and feet to get to that phone. What you're not about to do is delete nothing. I know what I seen, and you're gonna sit here and read it in front of me, cause and I ain't gonna lie, trying to get to that phone, it sound like, you know when you taking a good shower and it's nothing but elbows hitting the wall? That's what it sound like in my room. So of course my roommate heard that shit. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like it's getting real domestic in that thing, which we wasn't hitting each other. It was more so like we pulling on each other, trying to tug the phone out of each other's hand. That's really what it was. I get a knock on my door. It's the chaplain. Oh! Y'all gonna have to just wait for part 2. I don't never do this to y'all, but I have to give y'all part 2 because it's a lot to unpack. So now the chaplain at my door, and I'm blue because like, I don't want to call you a bitch because, you know what I'm saying, you a chaplain. But girl, I was getting to the business. I was getting to, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to see more of everything that I was seeing, and you're kind of interrupting me. So she's like, do you need to talk to somebody? Is anybody in the room with you? She's standing next to my roommate. I'm looking at my roommate like, I can't believe you just snitched on me, dog. But it's like, I get it because it sounded real domestic in there. So I get why you told her. So I'm irritated, bro. And I'm like, oh, no, everything's fine, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming, ma'am. Yeah, I can come pray with you. Maybe later today, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be alone right now. So yeah, she ended up leaving. I'm like, thank God. I go back in the room and I'm like, yeah, you pack your stuff, get out my face. Like, don't come around me because it's the same one that commented under my picture and you made me feel like I was stupid or something. Like, oh, it wasn't nothing going on. It was something going on. Y'all know that meme when Goofy's leaving the door and he looking sad and he looking back? That's exactly, I gotta show y'all. That's exactly how he looked leaving my room, and I didn't care. Pack it up. Pack them tears up with you. Get out. This man ends up going to behavioral health because he's so sad and depressed that he got caught cheating. I end up getting a call from his NCO like, hey, you know, such and such really wants to see you. He really wants to talk to you. Maybe you could call him on the behavioral health phone. Excuse me, why is he in behavioral health? And why does he want to talk to me? I don't have nothing to say, baby. I end up giving his NCO the whole rundown of our relationship, like everything that happened or took place, and this is why I don't want to talk to him. I don't have anything to say. His NCO is like, cool, respect that. Maybe you need to tell him face to face with me there so he can really like get the point. So I'm like, I really don't want to do that, but if that's what it's gonna take, fine, like cool. And I don't play about mental health. Like maybe you were going through some other things, which don't get me wrong, he did have other things going on. Like he had a lot of financial shit that was going on in his life, which is why maybe he was telling that hoe he was using me for money because she knew he was a broke bitch too. I don't know. Either way it go, you know what I'm saying? I did not want him to like harm himself in no way. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go with you to check on him. So we go to the behavioral health place. And when I get there, they talking about no phones. I can't put my shoes on. I got to take my shoes off. I'm like, oh my God, you is in. Woo, okay. So I go in there. Y'all, this boy, he sees me and has the biggest, cheesiest smile on his face. Like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming. I just want to let you know, I've been reading the word of God and reading about faithfulness. And when I tell y'all, I'm standing there looking at him like, because ho, is you cool? Thanks for the message, but bitch, did you just forget that I just went through your phone and I see what the fuck he was doing? I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, you know, I'm glad you in here finding God and I'm like, I hope that really helps you to do better in life. But as far as me, I don't got nothing for you. Now, mind y'all, this man was like damn near living in my barracks. Like he was always at my barracks. I had all his military gear at my barracks room. His NCO was like, look, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna end up getting out of the military and he needs to turn in all his gear. So if you could return all the gear that he has or any of his belongings that are in your room, if you could just give them to me so I can help him turn it in, that'd be great. I looked at NCO dead in his face and I said, I don't have any of his gear. He said, okay, well, you have a blessed day. Now, I don't know if you know how expensive military gear is, especially when you have a good 80% of it. He had to pay all that back. Yeah, that's your reparations for playing with me, ho. Pay that money back since you was using me so well for my money. And yeah, of course we didn't get married because the bitch was a cheater.